everyone, welcome. My name's Melinda and I'm with Creative Collections. Hello and welcome. If you are on Facebook, awesome. You might see that red light above my head. That means you caught me live. If not, you're just in replay, and that's okay. If you are on YouTube, most likely you're seeing a little red button that is going to say, hey, she's live. If not, you're just watching replay. So I have a very cute project lined up for tonight. And we're going to combine 3 transfers. And we got a lot to do. So we're going to use, remember the vintage, I think it's like called the vintage sewing machine. This one. We're using that one. We're also going to use the Land of the Free, or actually it's called Distressed Flag. So we're using that. And then we're going to use, hello Michelle, welcome. Well, let me get this all out of the way. We're going to use the Betsy Ross flag company. And I will show you, hold on, I got to get all this. I have a bunch of wood cutouts. But we're going to use this big transfer. It's the flag company. So hello, Teresa. Hey, Faye. Hi, honey. Hello, hello, hello. So let's go ahead and get started because we got a lot to do. Wood cutouts means we are going to be painting. We're also using the 12 by 18 shiplap sign, but we don't need it right now. So I'm going to set it aside. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you all down. There we go. Okay, I might have to adjust. I figured out the camera. I just had to restart my computer. The other thing that we're going to be using is a pin-it banner that we're going to paste to make our flag. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this all arranged so I can show you what we're going to be doing. So we have Flag Company, okay, and then we have Betsy Ross with the scrolls. Now, hold on, there we go. Now the cutout, I went ahead and cut out the flags because if you see, this has the flags, okay? But instead, I decided we're going to use the, there we go. We're going to use the vintage sewing machine. Matt's on YouTube. Hello, Connie. Hi, Hannah. Don't you just love the patriotic stuff right now? Oh my gosh. So, yeah. So we're not actually using this now. We might use it later in the week. I just absolutely love all the patriotic stuff that is coming out. Let me grab some tape. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with my masking tape. And do you think I can find, or my painter's tape, do you think I can find anything in here? So just bear with me. Okay. I don't know. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint this sewing machine black. Okay. Is it going to stay black? For the most part, but we're going to distress it. And then we're going to put some antique wax on it after we've chalked it. Because if I'm trying to think, if I put antique wax, well, no, I guess I could before. I'm just talking it out in my mind out loud so y'all can hear. Connie went over to YouTube. Yay! I need you guys over there. Man, my YouTube channel stopped growing when I didn't do lives for a week. I was like, ooh. Yeah, so I decided that I would paint this black, and then we'll let it dry, and we're going to sand the edges. Okay. And then, so let's go ahead and set that aside. Now we have, I think I'm going to paint all of this black, to be honest with you, because we're going to use Nominee. And we're going to distress it all. So it's all going to look good. Oh, let me turn on my heat gun. Ooh. Teresa, I like your thought, but bear with me, okay? Because I have something special planned. So we're going to paint all of this black. I'm not going to paint the surface itself. I'm going to leave it the distressed color that it is. And then we're going to sand all this and then get it chalked. And it looks like there's a lot of pieces here to do, but you know what? It goes really quickly. It's going to go by real quick. But I'm loving the patriotic stuff. Man, it is my jam. I have another cute project planned. And if I can get it pulled off, get everything pulled together, not pulled off, but get everything pulled together, we might do it tomorrow. But I came home from work and I came straight out to the building and started designing the wood cutouts for tonight. Because I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Now, you don't have to have wood cutouts to do this project. You do have to have the transfers. But you don't have to have the wood cutouts. However, if you are interested in the wood cutouts and you would like some, just email me and let me know, and I will give you a price quote. I don't have them on Etsy or on a website or anything like that. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. It's just a lot. I don't know if y'all can relate, but I got a lot going on. Okay. So we painted everything black. You're having craft withdrawals. Hey, you know what? I love the suggestions and keep them coming, okay? So, no worries. Because I might want to do this sign again. And I may actually do what you suggested. I don't know. Well, I know what I want in my mind. Okay. My mind and my ability is two different things, though. So I'm just cleaning this up. So we're going to dry this all. I'm telling you, glass mat is the thing to have. So we're going to dry this. Oh, let's pull this down too, because but wait till you see what we do with this. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so stinking cute. You guys are going to be like, oh, how did she think of this? But yeah, I'm loving all of the patriotic stuff. Did you all see the Snoopy? Well, I shouldn't say Snoopy. Did you all see the Peanuts transfers that got released today? So those are super cute. We're going to incorporate some of those into our patriotic stuff. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Now, if you're wondering what sprinkling is, it's actually just sharing my page out. So that way, I have an incoming call from Kent, Washington. It's a spam. Okay, so that's pretty dry. So let's go ahead and set those aside. And then let's work on this. This is just one of our 5x7 pennant banners. We no longer sell these, but I have extras just laying around. And that's basically all that is, okay? It's just pennant banner. And because I'm using fabric, I don't need to fuzz this transfer. Yeah, I was going through a little bit of crafting withdrawals too while I was gone for that week. Okay. Let me see, because I'm not going to use all of this. So I only need basically okay. So we're going to use Home, which is the color of the month. No longer have to make that nice patriotic blue. I want to get this chalk so it can dry before we cut it up and do some fun stuff with it. Man, those frogs are having an amazing time out there in that pool. Okay. It's like I thought I had. Oh, I must have threw it away. Let me grab another wet wipe. Connie, your hair is adorable. Did it feel good to get it all cut off? Matt and Connie are having a blast with I don't know what kind of chat they're doing, but because apparently I can't go back and read live chats on YouTube. So I guess if I want to see what they're saying or doing, I would have to be on their live too. Actually, let's just use a regular squeegee. You can do this project with any flag. So if you have the Canadian flag, you could do it. Except for I wouldn't put Betsy Ross on it, on the sign. Because I don't think she designed the Canadian flag. Okay. So just that. That's basically all we're going to do with that. Let me grab paper towel. Let me grab a few paper towels down here. Okay. I'm just getting it ready to go inside so it can be washed. I'm going to set this aside. This is our American flag. We're going to set that aside. Now let's go ahead and we're going to let's see. I'm going to reuse this for the so I'm going to just sand this down, just the edges. Oh, they have fun little symbols for when you're when I'm live. That's cool. Okay. And that's all there is to that. I guess I shouldn't have, because I was going to sand this stuff down too. So let's go ahead and get these sanded. So I'm just distressing this. That's all you need to do is just distress it. And if this isn't your look, then don't do it. Real simple, right? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take some Waverly Antique Wax and a sponge brush. I'm just going to go over it. Where I distressed. And then all the way over it all. And then I will take a baby wipe oh no. Oh, okay. I think that's not paint. I hope it's not. I have a black mark on my shirt. Okay. So that is basically the look you're going for, okay? Can't really tell on camera, but it does have like the brown edges and stuff. So we're going to do this one. I'll put some spray and wash on it. I think it's the dust. I hope it is. I hope it's the dust. Bye, honey. Have a good day at work. Isn't that weird telling him that? It's like our days are ending and his is just now starting. Hey, and I figured out last night, my internet issue is nothing to do with the internet. It's my phone. Because I have been doing the lives on my computer and I've not had any issues. And then last night I had to do it on my phone because I couldn't get it up on my computer and I had nothing but issues. So the next time I'll have to just make it work on the computer, figure it out. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one done. So we've used this transfer before. I used black, but this time around we are going to use Nominee. No, that is not. I'm looking for my wax. When you work the graveyard shift, yeah. You would be going to work when Robert's going to bed. Yep. That's how, when he was stateside, he worked a graveyard shift. I didn't like it because it was like, he would come in the morning, I'm heading to work, and then I get home, he's still sleeping, and have to be like all quiet and everything. And then he'd get up and see him for about an hour, and then he would have to go to work. Okay. So like I said, we're using Nominee. We're using Nominee on a lot of this. Oh my gosh. Kent Washington's calling again. Oh, isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Then that one's ready to go inside. So, look how pretty that is. Very antique, right? Let's go ahead and dry it before I mess it up, because we all know that's a very distinctive possibility that I will mess it up. I hope that's not paste. What I like about our nominee is that when it dries, it almost looks embossed. Okay, so this one is done. So I'm going to set that there. Okay, next. So I have to think about how I'm going to do this in our steps. I'm going to pull out our sign that we're using. This is our shiplap sign. This is a 12 by 18. So it's going to fit perfect. The transfer is going to fit perfect on this sign. So let me make some room here. There we go. Okay. Let's put some stuff away so y'all can see. I feel like my camera is. There we go. But that's better. Okay. So we have the flag, and so around the edges is the stars. And I thought, I was thinking, it's like, what color I'm going to use. And I think I'm going to use maybe, I don't know. But I need to think about it really quickly because we do have to fuzz this transfer. I'm not doing anything to the surface. It's going to stay that way. Let's go ahead and fuzz one side. I'm trying to decide, do I want to use cherry or home? I'm thinking I want to use home. So when you have a big transfer like that in limited space, just fuzz one half side and then you can fuzz the other half. And I don't even know if I got it fuzzed all the way. Feels pretty sticky. Let's fuzz it some more. Did anybody do anything fun today? It's a Tuesday. We had gorgeous weather here. So I'm going to just lay this down, trying to, there we go. I'm thinking y'all want to know what I'm thinking? There we go. So this part here I think is going to go with nominee. Or maybe black. I don't know. Okay. So I think I'm going to do this outer line with cherry. And then I'm going to do, maybe, that's a lot. So if I do cherry and cherry, and then the stars, if I do the stars in blue, that's a lot, but let's do it. It snowed and it's cold. And then Faye had to do spring cleaning on the back patio. I had to do a thing called Roar Rodeo. Teaching expected behavior that these kids should already know. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to mess it up. Let me do a little test spot and see if that's what I like. Okay. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. After all, it's patriotic. But I will have to lift so it doesn't dry. I don't think I'm going to do the inside border. I think I'm just going to do the outside and the stars. So let's lift this portion. And then we'll do this side. Going back to work, and it will be crazy Easter shopping. Yep. It's hard to believe that Sunday's Easter already, right? And I'm not ready. I still have 2 more of the egg crates to do. So y'all might get that project one more time. Because that's when I seem to be able to get stuff done, is when I'm creating on here for y'all. Okay. So we're going to lift. That's all I'm doing, is I'm lifting so that way that paste doesn't dry in the transfer. This could just be a one and done transfer too. It's like use one color and you're done with it. But I saw something else. They just started spring break. You're going over to the coast. Fun. You're going to go to the ocean. Are you staying there or just for the day? We ran into some people on our trip that were flying over to Orange County with us. They were going to the beach. They were looking forward to getting out of the rain and being at the beach. So I'm just doing the outer border in cherry. If you're hopping on, hello and welcome. Be sure to let us know you're here. Introduce yourself. My name's Melinda. I'm here in Washington State. It's still daylight. Day trip. Fun. That will be fun. Can't wait for that fresh air. Come to Washington. We have lots of fresh air. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put that back down. I'm going to get my detail tool. Now we're going to do the stars. Okay. So the detail is going to allow me to get in to every little star, and I'm just doing those with our color of the month, Home, which is still available because I purchased another jar of it this morning when I put in my order for the Peanuts launch. So when you have a qualifying order, you can unlock the color and add it to your cart. Okay. Oh, I love that. Very cute. Okay. Very cute. Well, I hope you have a blast at the beach. We try to get over to the coast at least once a year. Not sure if that's going to happen this year. It didn't happen last year because the racing schedule didn't allow it. So we'll see. Okay. And then again, I'm just going to lift and release that paste out of the silk screen. What's your favorite kind of fish to eat, Hannah? I remember when we were little, our parents would put us in the car. I'll never forget. It's like, and anyways, we would drive over to San Francisco and go to Pier 39 because my mom loved the smoked salmon. And then on our way back, she would open it up in the car. That's probably why I don't like salmon. Anyways, and eat it. And it just like, to me, it smelled so gross. But I remember one time, I think we were complaining about the trips because we'd go on a lot of trips. And we would complain, and she would be like, well, we need to expose you to society. That way when you go out in the world, you're not running amok and stuff. So I thought it was funny. I'm like, so you're exposing us to San Francisco? Halibut, yes. I love halibut. And I like cod too. But halibut is my first choice. And if they don't have halibut, then I'll ask for cod. Okay, so I'm going to release. There we go. Okay. Trying to decide, stitching Old Glory since 1776. I think I'm going to use black velvet because I want it to pop out. Hey, Deborah. I want it to pop. We are making a patriotic sign. It's the Flag Company. I think that's what it's called, is Flag Company. Perfect. Okay. oh man. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, but it kind of messed up right there. Before it dries completely, I am going to take a wet cloth and I think I'm just going to take that completely off where it messed up. And if you keep on streaking it, that's okay. Because we can take it off and then do it again. Okay. I think that's okay. So let me dry that. I use a Kleenex. I have Friday off because I have a doctor's appointment. I have an eye appointment. But no, normally, no, we do not get that day off. So I took it off because it's the only time my eye doctor could get me in. Otherwise, I'd have to wait 4 months. Oh, so much better. Okay. I don't think we're done with the black velvet, but I'm going to put the lid on. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to line up good old Betsy Ross. With our sign. It was funny, the first time I cut the wood out, I forgot to put in the right measurements, and everything came out so tiny. I'm like, that's not going to fit my sign. Okay. Maybe I won't be able to do it all. Come on. There we go. Come on. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, nice. So you're off on Friday. So You work 2 days and then you're off. Yeah, I know my daughter's husband, he's off on Good Friday, but like some of our federal holidays, he doesn't get off because his company that he works for, they're out of the Netherlands, and so they don't believe in some of our federal holidays. So he gets Friday off though. Cute. Okay, so we have a squirrel. We have Ross. We have Betsy and another squirrel. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this. Okay. Let's get the C in there. I'll do company and then I'll do the flag. Yep, everybody comes in on Saturday to get all their last minute supplies and stuff. Yep. You're going to be busy. Because, like, I think we're having Thanksgiving. I was going to call it Easter Thanksgiving. I think we're having Easter here. So that means I have to cook. And I haven't decided what I'm going to make. So while I'm doing this, why don't you all put in your comments what you guys like for, what you usually make for Easter dinner. And then that would give me some ideas. Because I do not know what I'm going to do yet. I mean, I know the kids don't care because all they want is the candy. That's all they want is candy. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way. Almost. Almost. Okay. Ham and all the fixings. I like a good ham. So maybe Friday after my eye appointment, I'll go to the store, pick up Easter dinner and whatever else. Okay, I'm not completely done with this transfer, but I'm done enough to take that off. Okay? So while we're going to dry it. My gosh, is that not going to be the cutest? Have that go up. That is a lot of gold. Trying to get it placed right. Ham, scalloped potatoes, yum. Craig cooks a turkey. Salad, strawberries, and cream for dessert. Oh, yum. Y'all making me hungry now. I just want to make sure I get this pretty much. Okay. How does that look for you guys? Okay. Good old Betsy Ross. Do y'all put pineapple on your hams? Like, I can't have pineapple because I'm allergic to it, but I know a lot of people, I think, put it on there. Okay. So I have this, and now you're wondering, well, what are you going to do with it? I have our flag. Remember our flag? Okay. So we're going to attach that part there. I need another glue stick. You love pineapple. So now I want to, I think I'm going to attach a little bit there. And then we're going to kind of fold it. Having some issues. Okay. Fold it. I know Betsy Ross actually sewed the flag by hand, but I thought this would be really cute. I'll fold it. Then I'm going to tuck. Okay. I think I'm going to trim it because I want to be able to see Old Glory. There we go. What do y'all think so far? Oh. Okay. Let's there we go. Okay. And then remember I said I wasn't done with this transfer because I wanted to line this up just right. Isn't that cute? Man, I think I'm knocking it out of the park. I need to go on vacation more often. Oh, man. Maybe not. I spoke too soon. Okay. Just going to pull that off. That's okay. I messed it up. I messed it up. That's okay. Take a deep breath. It's okay. I'm just going to take a little bit of sand. There we go. It's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. It's okay. Perfect. Okay. Still a little. Still a little. Oi. That's what happens when you're trying to there. Okay. So that side's done. So now I'm going to come over here and do this side. There. Yay. Okay, set that there. Move that off. Okay, am I missing anything? Okay. Kind of want it. Maybe I want another little crease right there. Okay. That's what I got for you guys. What do y'all think? Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest? So cute. So you can get this transfer, all the supplies, the transfers are still in stock that I used tonight. You can get them on my online shop. Ta-da! We're gonna come here. Hi. And voila. Betsy Ross Flag Company, handmade, stitching Old Glory since 1774. I absolutely love that. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Very, very cute. Nice little patriotic sign. This could go in your sewing room. It could go in your living room. It could go anywhere. Absolutely timeless. Okay, that's what I got for you guys tonight. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with another inspirational project for y'all that you can recreate on your own and on a budget. On a budget, because that's what we do. Anyways, I will see y'all tomorrow, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Until then, y'all have a great Wednesday. You love it? Aw, yay! I'm glad you love it. I love it. I love the flag. I love that I wanted this piece here to be the standout piece to really show, hey, look, we're sewing a flag. So, okay, that's what I got for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time with another inspirational project. So until then, y'all have a great Wednesday. Good night, everyone.